I was laughing because I have very limited recollection of doing this recording last Friday. Um, Looking back on my video, I was a lot sicker than I was letting on. I might have said I was surrendering, but I really hadn't. In fact, that truest surrender came, I would say, 24 hours after that video, that realization of, fuck, I'm actually really sick. Um, and I think my body just was like, okay, calm the fuck down. You gotta rest now. So I ended up, I think, on antibiotics even after that. So it's actually nice to look back and go, oh, I'm healing. I'm healing now. Really surrendered this week. I went big on the surrendering, and by that I mean I took to the bed. I had to cancel some calls. I did as much as I could, and I think that is it. You know, when you're self-employed, it's much harder to say you can't work at all, because you do worry about money. You do worry, and as much as I want to believe in the power of manifestation and that it will all be fine, it's really hard to just let go and just say, okay, it'll all work out. So in between all my calls this week, I napped every day and went to bed and slept and just rested. I OD'd on the Girls on Netflix, and I swear I've already invested in that family in Corfu. I've never been so happy to finish a series of just like, okay, I'm done with you, family, now. Go forth and be happy. Um, I am in denial that I like period drama. And then I look at my Netflix history. I'm like, okay, I have to admit I must go into some dream state, particularly around wartime or pre-war. During the war, they're kind of my kind of period dramas that I prefer. Um, but I was in denial about that until I saw some of my Netflix history this week. I was like, okay, just admit it. It's like my dirty little secret. I like period drama. Um, so I'm laughing. The irony of that. I was a woman who had endometriosis, period drama. That's what fucking endometriosis is. And I'm laughing at my own jokes, which would make me an absolutely shit comedian. In fact, I was meant to do an improv weekend last weekend, and I had to cancel because I was sick. So hopefully getting to do that in the next few weeks, which would be really helpful because I have a lot more public speaking engagements coming up over the next while. Some paid gigs that I absolutely love. So yeah, that will really help me. And I'm working with a lot more people who are looking for support around the confidence of public speaking. So yeah, in the middle of my surrendering, am I truly resting this week? And not saying that I am or thinking I was resting. I had some great coaching calls and new clients, and again, the trusting part of this month is that the work comes when you really, really, really let go, and that you don't have to overthink or like I show up a lot on social, whether it's LinkedIn or here or YouTube or wherever I show up, and you got to trust that that will resonate and land where it's meant to. But also, I'm also working on my website and a few different things at the moment as well to really kind of broaden. I suppose we were so over reliant on technology that where can I meet people in person to really get that engagement up as well, which really was a reminder this week when I truly surrender. I really didn't meet a lot of people in the last kind of 7 days, I would say. And surrendering sometimes comes at a cost of being lonely. And now I wasn't well enough to meet people. I have plenty of people to meet or people who want to help me, but I really wasn't well enough. And it's only now that I'm like feeling better that I'm like, okay, I've a bit of fucking cabin fever here. I really need to get out. I really need to meet people. Um, Not that I've huge amount of energy, but I really have the desire to reconnect and nourish myself with the groups that I normally meet in the week, whether it's my swim women, whether it's other friends going to the gym, all those people. I really have missed people this week in person. So I look forward to that over the weekend, and that is really all I've planned for the weekend. Very calm, still a lot more rest. Thinking if I can rest a bit more, that this cough and this kind of exhaustion and tiredness that I have will dissipate bit by bit every day, and has improved a lot, especially when I look back on the video from last week and I realise, fuck, I was really, really unwell. Um, so yeah, I hope that you have moments where you're not pushing anymore, or you're not trying, or you're not saying I should, or you're telling yourself you feel guilty for not doing something. Just allow yourself to be, even if it's anything from 5 to 10 minutes to an hour, just not having to be anywhere or do anything, and putting down the phone, like this endless scrolling. I really had tried so hard this month to disconnect, and because I was sick, I just found myself sucked back in to the mobile again, and it's such a fucking waste of time. It really is. It's such a time suck. It's such a black hole. And if anything, I have a real desire to do some reading this weekend. So that's the aim, between just getting out some fresh air and meeting people. So I hope you've plans for the same, or even better, for rest of the 2 bank holidays. So I hope you make the most and go gently. And whatever March means for you, it continues to be my month of trust and surrender. So see you very soon.